Hey, welcome back. So this could be taken as a standalone video. There's a pile of open slabs here. I opened a couple of CGCs, a PSA, and a Beckett slab. And we have emptied out a bunch of alpha cards and a serendib from those. You'll see up here I've got my tools of persuasion. I like these little pliers. These are pretty handy to pull out PSA labels because the label is in such a tight location to the slab, to the edge and to the card. There's not a lot of room to work. So I've only got two left. The video was getting a little long on the last one. We were up to about 17 or 18 minutes. So these last two Beckett slabs for these two Alpha Lord of Atlantis, I'm going to open in this video here. So I'm going to mount the phone and we'll go about doing this. So if you didn't see the previous video, here we go. This is what I do to crack these slabs. I'm going to take the end cutter pliers. I'm going to go across the top of the slab where I'm not into anything. Top corner. I'm just going to crack it. It'll be quite hard to crack sometimes, so be prepared to squeeze. All right, and I'm going to look and see, do I have enough room yet to get a tool in there? And I don't think I do, so I'm going to go again. I'm going to turn my cutters this way now. I'm going to bite right across here. That's going to definitely give me enough room. And I'm putting the card and the slab and everything in this bag because, well, you can guess that plastic is going to go flying all over the place sometimes. It just makes it more tidy. Okay, there we go. Now I've definitely got something I can work with. Show you what it looks like here, like that there. So let's see if we can get this to start opening up. This one is really tight. I'm going to actually give it one more cut across the top. It's not really breaking the way I want it to, and I don't want to force this. Zing. Here we go. There we go. Still a few plastic pieces shot out of there. They really do explode. You know, I'm really not enjoying it. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna take another big bite out of this corner. It happens. Sometimes they just don't go the way you want them to. Wow, that was a clean cut. Okay, now we're in business. I got a really nice cut. I'm right through everything. It's gonna be no trouble at all now. Get this knife in there. I'm gonna start opening this. So I'm holding my hand on the knife so I can't possibly jam it in deeper. You can see that. See how I have my hand? My fist will go into the slab first. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to jam this in a little farther. There we go. There. So now we're starting to make some progress. Let's turn this knife over this way. I'm going to try to crack it like that across the top. So the top is now open. So I'm probably, no problem, can get the screwdriver in here now and drop the knife. I prefer the screwdriver to the knife in some respects because the knife can kind of just go flying in there and I don't want to do that. I'm going to hold this kind of flat to make sure I don't pop anything off. Okay, so now back we go over here and we'll go down the edge of this one slowly. I'm going to put this guy in here like this, and I'll put my knife in here as a placeholder. So when I let this guy out, I'll still be able to get my screwdriver back up in here. Okay. Push that down. Pull the knife out. Here we go. There we go. So I'm keeping my, see how I've pinched the top of the screwdriver so that it can't go any deeper in, just that far. Going along. Okay. corner. If I can't turn the corner easily, I might go back with my knife again. Just put it in there. So I can. Okay, there we go. I didn't need the knife. I'm just gonna move my screwdriver over here, around the corner. There we go. And back we go. We're just gonna keep sliding down. I might go around this whole slab. I'm not in any rush, you know. Sometimes I just peel the slab up with my hands once it gets loose enough. But I could always just choose to keep cracking it like this slowly. There we go. Alpha Lord out. I'll do one more. Well, why am I cracking this slab? Here's a question. For me, this is because I'm going to play with these cards. For someone else who might have a slab that they think that they can get a better grade on, for instance. Yeah, so I should be taking the Beckett's here, right? It wasn't the best instruction. If you've tuned in here, yeah, obviously we've adjusted our technique. We're going to come right across the Beckett here where there's nothing, and it gives us a bigger entry point. I think all the other slabs I had started over here, and I don't remember why. I think the labels were just a little different. Anyways, with the Beckett though, it's easier to grab it right here. Let's go like that. I want to get in so that I'm open in this open space, but I want to have somewhere to pry on, so I don't want to cut too close to that paper. It did break really close to the paper last time. I had nowhere to go and work on it from. There we go. That sounded really clean. So probably have the whole corner just came clean off of that. There you go. Corner's gone. Means we can start to work this. So I'm going to get my knife, if I can, just a little bit in there. It's sort of breaking, it's sort of working here. I've got my knife now at an angle, so it can't jam into the card, into the space, if that makes sense to you guys. I don't want it to do that. So now I've got a nice sized opening. I can probably squeeze my screwdriver into that same space. That's cracking nicely. Moving around the edge here, bringing it down on this side. We're just going to keep working across. Oops, I think I lost it there. Unfortunately, I don't. Yeah, let's see if we can just pry that open enough here to get back in. It's a trick. The Beckett cases again are kind of like PSA cases where they overlap. So when you lose it, you have to kind of start over again. This one's actually going so fast though, I feel like I could just kind of pull that up. There we go, with my bare hands. So that's always better if you're bare hands. I mean, who wants to put a knife in there for no reason? Okay, so I want to point something out. I didn't take the label out because I'm not focused on the label. It's not important enough to try to get it. And sometimes I've seen people try to jiggle to move this label out, and that's a real big mistake, because what can happen is the card in here can jiggle and then get pinched between these parts that you're separating. It can get happened again. I end up with a really big crease there. I think I just got this one, to be honest. This one's gonna just open right up. Ta-da. Piece of cake. All right. Remember, I think that's like 6 slabs we just did. So we got a, go through our list here. Got the 2 lords over here. Got the dib. Got a couple of jade statues out. And 1 orcish, 1 ironclad orcs. The best orcs. And we got this little stack of labels to remember this by. Hope you enjoyed. I hope it's helpful. If you have any questions about opening these things up, feel free to ask in the comments. Love to see. I'd love to hear about some of the coolest cards you've ever pulled out of slabs, if you're doing this as well. And yeah, if you're crazy and opening cards out of slabs for no reason, like me. Cool. That's it. Just gonna close up my stuff here and sleeve these cards up and actually start working on my alpha deck. Cheers, everybody.